Hey everybody. How are y'all tonight? Doing it different because I'm all alone. There's no one here beside me. Hey Bonnie, how are you this evening? Woohoo! Just what you waited for, the Fenton estate. Yeah, I got a lot of good Fenton. Oh, you sweetheart. You're here with me and you good. Oh, look at all over there. Close. Hello. Glad you're doing good. All right, now we're picking up. It's been a easy day today as opposed to the past couple of days. Ooh, law, I've been running. I posted on Facebook that I had some new Fenton and people came running. And I'm so thankful. I've been very blessed this month already. Hey, Glowy girl, how are you? Have I got some stuff for you tonight? I would say 90% of what I got tonight will glow under a black light. So you just get ready because I'm a load your little wagon. Get excited. Hey, Janice, how are you? Am I going to see you at Gala? I probably ask you that every time. I knew I wasn't going to see you at convention. Boy, you missed a good convention too, girl. God, we had a good time. We sure did. That's all right. We're going to throw down like a throw rug at Gala. If any of y'all can come, I'd love for you to. Uh, Hang on a minute, y'all. I'll be right back. Let's see what I'll do with these. I had to get over here. Yay! Well, what in the crap's Melinda doing if she ain't coming? We all know she ain't got nothing better to do. That's March. August. Oh, that's okay. That's coming up. All right, let's see. Nothing's coming up. Ugh. But for real, what's Melinda got going on? Why she Michigan? I swear to my common soul. What's in Michigan? Not a good time because you know that's where we're at. I mean, cheese and crackers. That's disappointing. Look at me with my collar flipped all up and whatnot. Looking like a hoodlum, y'all. Excuse me. I know. I can't wait either. We're gonna have a good time now. Y'all know me. If I ain't gonna have nothing else, I'm gonna have a good time. Where is everybody tonight? I guess they spent all their money with Max. Did y'all watch Max's live sale tonight? Good night of living. He had some killer glass on there tonight. I even bought something tonight. I thought, good grief. He's gonna give it away, give it to me. I've been looking at it for like since May he's had it, and I'm like, you know what, I want that. Tonight I was just like, oh, I want that. We got 8 people watching. Hey everybody. Now we ticking up a little bit. Let everybody pop on. See that I'm rocking and rolling and doing all the things. Ah. Well, what y'all tell me what you did today while we're waiting on a bunch of other people to jump on. I'll give them a couple of minutes. I know I got off like, I wasn't on, what was it, 2 weeks ago, I guess. But I was on the week before. Had a good time at the NFGS convention. Sold a lot, bought a lot, spent too much. Let's see if you can look. If you look right there, that's something I bought for Caden toward the end of the show. If y'all remind me, I'll take you over there to see it. I was going to sell these two pieces tonight, but they got cracks in them. I'm like, come on. I was super sad. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Well, maybe ain't nobody else going to join us tonight. That is all right. I will go ahead and do this, though. So the next show, I'm not going to be at it. But if any of y'all are close to Houston, the Houston Glass Club is putting on a sale this Saturday and Sunday. I know, super late notice. This Saturday and Sunday, Houston, Texas. Y'all, if you're close to there, you might want to ride on over. I hear it's a good show. I think John Walk's going to set up at it. I don't know if Barb's going or not. I know Becky's not going. But I've heard it's a good glass show. So that's a good one. And then let's see. The gala's coming up September. The second weekend in September. I think that's the 11th, 12th, 13th, I think, are the dates, actually. It's a Thursday, Friday, Saturday dates. So if y'all can come hang out. You can meet Janice live and in person. You can meet all your rowdy friends. Garrett Graham will be there. Ann Fenton, John Walk, Barb and Becky. The infamous Gail will be there. You can meet Maria, Becky's mom. You can meet, let's see, who all else of my rowdy friends are going to be there that y'all would know. That's got live sales that goes live. Can't think of anybody else. That's terrible. But there's tons of Fenton people that'll be there. All roads lead to Kansas City the second weekend in September. All right, now that I got that out of the way, Cartersville, Georgia is January 17th. If y'all got a calendar and you can book it way out. The next 4 I've got for you are next year. This is all the ones I know left. Cartersville, Georgia, January the 17th. That's a good glass show. I've never been, but I've heard really good things. I guess I really ought to go over there. That's just outside of Chattanooga, I guess. That's probably really not that far. Probably ought to ride over there and do that. All right, then I think I'm going to get to do this one again this year. Clearwater, Florida is Valentine's Day weekend. That's the perfect excuse to go to Disney World and a glass show all at the same time. Ask me how I know. You drove through there just weeks ago? Oh, man. Well, put it down on your calendar to do it again. Clearwater is Valentine's Day weekend. Then we've got 100 Years of Glass and Pottery, the 1880 to 1980 49th Annual Show and Sale. This is in New Kingston, Pennsylvania, 30 minutes north of Pittsburgh. I've never been that far. Oh, cool. Well, then I guess you probably won't be back through there again. But this one's in Pittsburgh in March. So, Pennsylvania folks, if you're up in that area, that's a good one to go to. I'm sure there's not a bad glass sale. Let's just be real. There ain't a bad one. And then this one is the 49th Depression and Elegant Glass Show and Sale in Madison Heights, Michigan. So this is where you're going to find a lot of really cool old glass. So that is in April. Then July again, we'll circle back around and have Fostoria's sale in Nashville. And there'll be some other ones that I'll get as I find show cards for them. So that is what is coming up next. Got 10 people watching tonight. Hey, everybody. Say hey in the chat so I know you're there. My name is Stephen Embry. I own Stephen's Unique Antiques and Insane Asylum / Senior Assisted Living, depending on the day. I ship from 35652. I use PayPal to invoice and pirate ship to ship. Thank you, Bonnie, for that reminder. I have a lot of fantabulous glass tonight. So, I don't really know how we want to do this. So, I'm just going to do this one piece at a time. We're going to do first won't. I'm not putting nothing in the chat because it's just me, myself, and I. I'm going to hold it up. If you want it, claim it. That's how we're going to roll tonight. So, let's get this party started. This is not a Lotus Mist 2004 base. Let's see if that's what this is. I bet that is. Let's see. Yeah, that's what that goes with. It's cool to find the paperwork. All right. Let's kick it off with this little bitty feller. Little bitty Fenton Burmese diamond optic. Yes, she glows. You know what I may do? Can we try something? Y'all tell me, is that too dark? Nah, that ain't too dark. Y'all can see me. But it lets you can still see the glass, but it lets it show up really good. This one's $60 for this little bitty feller. He is 4 inches tall, 3 1/4 inches wide, and he has got Bill Fenton's signature there on the bottom of him. $60 for that little feller. So the way we're going to roll tonight is if you want something, say want and then small vase, whatever we're going to do. So we're going to roll through one shelf at a time tonight. But like I said, I got 90% glowy stuff, so I think it'll behoove me to be in the darkness. This is a little picture painted by C. Griffith. It's number 808 of 1500. Beautiful Burmese picture. We got some grapes and things painted on it. It's $60. But look how it glows. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Wow. $60 for this picture. It is 4.5 inches tall. About 3 inches wide, I guess. Hey Sherry, how are you? We're kind of doing a first want sale tonight. And I'm kind of in the dark so everybody can see the glowy stuff. All right, let's see. How about a beautiful Burmese bale? It's got, look at the blush on that, and look at that. Super glow. This bale is priced somewhere $55. Absolutely gorgeous bale. We're doing a first want style tonight, everybody. If you're just now joining us, we're kind of in the dark so that people can see how good stuff glows. Beautiful bale, though. All right, how about a little bitty slipper that's got the circle, the bouquet of love? Let's see, design inspired by Mary Walrath, hand painted by Pam Miller. This is the little slipper, and it is $45. 5 inches long. It's got that beautiful circle of bouquet on there, and she glows big time. Absolutely gorgeous. Glows from head to toe. Da-dum-tsh. Gorgeous little flower bouquet. And while we're doing that, we'll do the matching vase. This is also inspired by Mary Walrath, painted by Pam Miller as well. Wow, that's usual that I don't get to do that. Obviously, it glows like the 4th of July. I'll let you know when stuff doesn't keep glowing, then I'll turn the lights back on. But this vase is somehow not priced. We're going to do $50 on it. Oh, no, there it is, $60. I tell you what, we'll do $50 on it. Found it right there on the bottom. I saw it as I spun it around. Good little Burmese bud vase, though. Cutesy little piece. This is part of the miniature set. They made a big set, too. 5¼ inches tall. That's how big that little booger is. All right. This is one of my favorite patterns. This is the raspberries on Burmese. They did this in the 90s. This one's number 661 of 1500 and painted by Diane. Ooh. Your guess is as good as mine on that second name. Your guess is as good as mine. But absolutely gorgeous. This little miniature gyp is $100. It is 7 inches tall. 7-inch tall gyp. Absolutely gorgeous. Love this pattern. I've got this on, oh geez, what do I have this on? 7-inch vase. I've got it on the water pitcher set in my personal collection. I don't think I have this, so I might need to buy it. And then there's a basket and the lamp, and I don't have the lamp. Ooh, I'd like to. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yes, I do have the lamp. Totally forgot. I have the lamp. It's literally in my bedroom. God, I feel so stupid. Okay, just kidding. I might need to buy this. You guys can't have it anymore. Oh, mercy. All right, this is a really cool piece. Look at this honking OG jar is what Max Iverson tells me this is called. This monster is 8 inches wide and 6 inches tall. It's just a huge candy box, but y'all watch it. I mean, it glows gorgeously. Absolutely gorgeous. And I love it. Huge place. If somebody needs a piece to paint, this would be a beautiful piece to paint. In fact, I may buy it and let Miss Patsy paint it. Y'all remember those bluebird pieces that I took to convention? Well, they sold while I was there, with the exception of one, and somebody that was at convention didn't get by my room and then saw it online. They were like, I want that. Yeah, this was, probably didn't tell you, 150 is how much this jar is. They're hard to find, apparently, according to Max, at least blank. And this one is signed by Shelly Fenton. So this might actually be a overrun. They were going to make it, hand paint it for something, but it's overrun. So we'll put it back up. Oh, me. Scoot it back just a hair. All right, cool. And I really like this vase. This one is signed by Dawn Fenton. It is 6½ inches tall. A stunning piece of Burmese. Look at this florals and the dragonfly on it. Absolutely gorgeous. Of course, it glows like the 4th of July because it's Burmese. Y'all, I got three shelves of yellow Burmese, one shelf of blue Burmese, and one shelf of Lotus Mist. So I hope y'all like Burmese, or at least like to look at it, because y'all gonna get a chance. This one's $150. This one's $150. This is absolutely just a gorgeous piece of Fenton. Everybody that's just joining me tonight, hey everybody. I'm Stephen Embry. I am working out an estate tonight. There's Dirt Road Memories. How are you, Geneva? I'm working through some shelves of an estate from Fenton. The reason it's dark is because like 90% of my stuff glows tonight, and I thought it'd make it look better if I could show you how good it looked, lit up like the 4th of July. This is going to be like a first want sale. So if I say a price and y'all want it, just say want and give me a short little what it is. So this is a bridesmaid, and it's got the little bud roses on it. I do still have one matching piece. I had a Santa Claus and a tree that matched this girl, but look at how beautiful she is. Got the little bud roses on there. She is $125. She is signed by Shelly Fenton and Dane. No, not. I would have thought that was Frederick, but no. Somebody else. But look how she glows. Absolutely beautiful. There we go. Absolutely beautiful. But her little bud vases are just so pretty. Her little bud vases. Her little buds all over her butt is so cute. And you know how big a bridemaid is. Y'all, evidently I need to go to bed. I don't know what I'm talking about. All right. This is a beautiful, evidently it's a second because it didn't get any signature names on the bottom, but look at this art. Like, holy cow. It must have been overrun, and they didn't realize it was overrun until it was too late. So the artist didn't sign it that I've seen. Let me check around the leaves on the bottom, because sometimes they do that, but nope, they didn't do that. So this is a bigger vase. This is 9.5 inches tall. Look at this flare. Absolutely beautiful ring. This one is $200. And of course it glows. Look at that. It could be a sample, but I'm pretty sure it's overrun. I'm pretty sure I've had this vase before. Beautiful, beautiful vase. Look at the blush on that. I mean, this one really turned out really, really good. Because it really ombres beautifully down to it almost didn't do Burmese. It almost turned out Rosaline. It's got so much pink in it. Absolutely gorgeous vase, but look how big this one is. It's a honker. Absolutely stunning. Oh, let's see if I can reach back there. Put it back from whence it came. All right, cool. All right, did that one. How about this one? Ooh. Here's another good one. This is the glossy swan vase in Burmese. That's it. If I only knew how, look at that, my hair. If only I knew how big around my head was, so I'd know what size hat I wore. Beautiful swan vase. Boy, look at the glow on that one. Holy cow. I mean, no glow, glow. No glow, glow. Wow. This one is excellent. It is $249.99, so $250 for this beautiful swan vase. Now, remember, guys, they are copying this one in China. So what you want to look at is the details on the face. I mean, obviously, this one's Fenton. It's Burmese. They haven't been able to copy Burmese. But just when you're out looking at swan vases, if you see any out, look for details on the face. So this one's got eyes and A little knot on its face, and it's got a little bit of texture. They're just like bald, just like the face is just totally blank on a Chinese one. So watch for that. But this one's absolutely 1,000% Fenton, 1,000% gorgeous. Harder to find the glossy than it is the satin in this particular model. Make and model. All right, let's see. I happen to have two of these. This one was painted by C. Ash. And this one's 100. This is the woodland scene on the 7-inch vase. Hey, Donna, how are you? $100. I know, you better get in on it. $100 for the woodland scene. This one is the one that's on the beautiful 7-inch vase. I do have a pair of these, so I could do you a matching pair for either side of your shelf, either end of your mantle. But look at that glow. Absolutely gorgeous. I wish they made, do they make little tea lights that are black lights? Because that'd be so cool to drop down in this and let it flicker. Boy, wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't that be cool? So that's a pretty piece. All right, here's the matching broke from the yard sale. Oh, from the 127 sale. Yeah, I wanted to go to that, but I didn't get over there. Didn't get over there this year. This is the matching angel that matches the bridesmaid doll. Absolutely a gorgeous little piece. This one's $85. This one is QVC. The Museum Collection 2023. L. Everson. Linda Everson, I believe is her name. Look at this glow on this one. Super awesome. All right, we're up to 17 people watching tonight. Hey, everybody. Doing a first want sale. If you see something you like, I'm spouting out numbers. You tell me you want it. Beautiful little angel, though. Here's a piece that honestly, this is the first time I've had Burmese in a hot minute in this quantity. And this is one of those I used to see all the time, but I hadn't seen it in forever, is the fruits in the basket on the picture here. It's like a harvest. So it's got fruit all the way around. This one's $150. This is about the 6-inch picture, I'm guessing. 7-inch picture. 7-inch picture with the fruits. It's $150. And yes, she do glow. Look at that. Wow. Absolutely gorgeous. The artwork on this one. Who did I say painted this one? S. Smith, number 2051 of 2,250. Absolutely a gorgeous piece. Love that one. Are y'all all good with me leaving the light off like this? Is it weird? Do I need to turn it back on so even though the stuff might not seem to glow as good? Y'all just let me know if you'd rather see the piece in better light. So I've got this beautiful same mold as the woodland vase a minute ago. This is the Roses on Burmese 7-inch vase. This one's $80, and it is by Pam Fiddler. It's good. All right, thanks, Janice. Thanks for letting me know. Look at that. Woo! BEA Beautiful. What movie is that from? It's Jim Carrey, but I don't know which movie it's from. Look at that. Absolutely stunning for, what did I say? $80. That's a great deal on Roses on Burmese. Absolutely gorgeous. All right. Well, if I'd have been smart, I'd have pulled this piece earlier. Uh-oh. It's a silent bell. This one is by D. Robinson, and it is another Mary Walrath piece, but it doesn't have a ding-a-ling. So we're going to do $40 on this little bitty mini bell. And of course, she glows so much you can't see how good she glows. All right, this one is the mini bell, so it is only 4 inches in tall. but it matches the slipper and the vase that I have in this. But it is a dingerless bell. But that doesn't, it just means you can't summon nobody. Sorry. But yeah, really neat little bell. All right, here's one of the crowning jewels of this collection. I got three knockouts on this shelf right here, guys. You sitting down? I hope y'all are sitting down. Maybe some of you are laying down. 8 inches tall. So you already know it's a good one. 5.5 inches wide. This one is painted by Sue Jackson, and it is signed by George W. Smith and Shelley Fenton both. Look at this massive piece. Beautiful diamond optic pattern with cascading roses, I believe is the name of this pattern. They did some of this for themselves. They did some of it for Fenton, but look how big this vase is. It's big. It's huge. This one is $225. This pattern is getting harder and harder to find. Look at that glow. Holy cow. Look at that. Look at it. That is so gorgeous. I love this pattern. If I was going to do any other pattern besides Roses on Burmese, it would definitely be this one. And I've got 1, 2, 3. I see 3 pieces of this. 3 pieces that match this and a couple of other pieces that match some other stuff. What's up, Jeremy? Welcome to the party, bro. We're doing a first want sale. So $225 on this beautiful cascading roses 8-inch vase. All right, let's see. I've already done that vase because I got a double of it. Let's see. Here's a pattern you don't see very often at all. Is the dogwoods on Burmese. I don't know why they didn't do as many of this pattern. It's painted by S. Oh, I can't read it. Let's see if I can read it any bit. Oh, hey, look at that. I don't know. Maybe you're painting. See if you can read it. We'll do $60 on this one. This is like a. First off, it's an odd crimp size vase. It's 4-inch vase, so it's got the dogwoods painted on it. This one may not have even been in line. I'm not really sure. Boy, that would be something to know because I've got a Roses and Burmese one in this pattern that is not in line. So somebody in the know. I wish Sarah was watching tonight. She might know. I don't have my Burmese book over here with me, but this is a beautiful little vase. It's not a rose bowl because it doesn't cup in. That's why I try them to break me of that, because to me, that's a rose bowl. It's a bowl, right? It's a bowl shape. So it's got to be a rose bowl. Nope. 4-inch vase. Beautiful little piece, though, with the dogwoods painted on it. All right. Here's back to my drug of choice is the Roses on Burmese Cruet. It's $60. Look at that glow. I don't think there's anything wrong with the stopper. Nope, I don't feel any chips or trigger bites out of the stopper. This one's painted by Jay Hoffman. A lovely, lovely Roses on Burmese. $60. All right, here is another home run winner of the night, if I do say so myself. This one is another one. No, wait a minute. I may have got that wrong. This one may be Cascading Roses, and I don't know what the other one is. This is a 9-inch vase. 9-inch melon. Look at this. And I bet you, diamond optic, absolutely stunning vase. This one's $200. That's probably a steal of a deal. An absolute steal of a deal. This one is painted by Dane Frederick. Absolutely beautiful vase. I love this one. That one, if I had an option, and I like seriously, it's hard to not take every bit of this home with me, even if I got duplicates. Here's one that uh, I may take home and compare and see if mine's better or worse. Look at this roses on Burmese. Look at this Jip though with a neat custard ring, and it's like it got its own little optic, which is really cool. I mean optic, not optic. Kind of like it got a crest, but beautiful. It is painted by Sue Johnson, looks like. Yeah, maybe. Anyway, gorgeous. 3 roses on the front, 2 on the back. Beautiful top on this Jip. It's probably going to be about 9 inches tall, if I'm guessing. Right at 10 inches tall. Missed it by an inch. 10 inches tall. This one's $90. Probably forgot to say all of that. $90 for this beautiful Jip. Beautiful Jip. Here is another BEA beautiful. Let's see. This is number 947. T. Gaskins painted this. They bought it September 30th, 1998. It was originally $135. You can get it tonight for $150. If it ain't worth $10 more than when it came out, I'll kiss your foot. It even comes with the blackberry bouquet basket. Limited to 2,250. The Burmese glass basket is produced from a mold made in 1995. Kim Plauche, Plauche with the little funky thing over the top, created the blackberry design, which is accented by a bumblebee with 22 karat gold wings. So if y'all want to get to scraping on that little bee right there, you could be 22 karat gold richer. I was gonna look and see if I saw a who it might have applied the golden gilding like I've talked about before, but this is the 7-inch basket. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that glow. An absolutely gorgeous pattern. Love that piece. You're gonna find that I love a lot of these pieces because like I said, I pretty much if it ain't a critter, Burmese is the only thing I've ever collected. And the 11-inch vases, 10.5-inch vases. Here's another cannonball pitcher with these beautiful flowers all the way around. This one's $150. She be glowing. Just gorgeous. This one is, Bill Fenton, honoring 56 years of service, 1946 to 2002. It's got Bill's signature on there, along with a Deem. I like that bee. Yeah, wasn't that a cute bee? Super cute. $150 for that picture. All right, here's the third and final heavy hitter of this shelf. Let's see, and there is paperwork in here. Let me see what it says. Come here, Joker. Got it. Said I did. Oh, wow. It's got like a whole print up. Centennial Collection, 2000 to 2005. Bill Fenton signature for 2000. 9-inch vase. So this is what Bill Fenton picked out as his that this was his signature piece. I'm gonna push that all the way down in there. This is number 2589, painted by D. Robinson. Centennial Collection. Look at this. I think everybody did go to sleep, but that's okay. I'm having a good time showing off my favorites tonight, Jeremy. Look at this. Beautiful diamond optic. Now that may be cascading roses because it does kind of look like I would describe that as cascading down the vase. Beautiful. Beautiful 10-inch, what did I say, 9-inch vase. Big baby. Big baby, 175. Probably forgot to say that too. 175 for this beautiful 9-inch diamond optic vase. I love it. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. So much of this stuff is already flew out of my shop already. I've sold several Santa Clauses. I sold a sparrow lamp. I sold a lavender overlay lamp. I've sold several critters. Sold a blue Burmese piece. Sold several pieces of this yellow Burmese. So yeah, if you're in my neck of the woods, you absolutely need to come see me. I know, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of crossing my fingers that I got enough of this to bring to Kansas City because I think it will go really well. This little pitcher is 125. I'd call it a pitcher / cruet. This is 8¼ inches tall. Jeremy, are you bringing glass to sale? Because if you're not, you need to. Hey, I got a surprise for you. You're gonna be excited. 1,959 of 2,750. Look at that! Signed by none other than Michelle Kibbe. 125 for this beautiful cruet. Look at this with the beautiful flowers again. Gorgeous, gorgeous. No, you hadn't hopped on too late, Tiffany. You're only like, I'm only halfway through the Burmese. But, girl, have I got Burmese for you to look at. This is 125 for this piece. Oh, well, yeah, if you're flying. Do you need some? Oh, the bus will pick you up. Never mind. Is Michael bringing glass? Is anybody bringing glass from out there? Y'all gonna ship some glass? You gonna send it? You got anybody you can send it with? That way you got some West Virginia glass out there? Well, I know y'all are bringing some glass. Somebody's bringing some glass. Tell your husband he can go on to bed. Just leave the credit card where you can reach it, and he can go on to bed. It'd be fine, girl. It'll be fine. Yeah, all I had was, but good news is I'm on the last shelf of Burmese, and there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pieces on it. So she's fine. Dustin, don't do that. Just sell them to me, bro. Just sell them to me. Don't worry about that. Some glass is coming, but it ain't a surprise, dude. I done heard word. Animal. What? Just Jeremy, what do you call yours? A rescue animals? Rescue zoo? Beautiful Burmese basket, 150. Look at the basket here. Absolutely gorgeous. It is signed by Bill Fenton, number 1,574. Beautiful basket. Super pretty. This is by far the prettiest basket I have. So, Tiffany, hold on to your handrails, baby. This is Signed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 Fenton family members. Rescue critters. That's awesome, dude. Work on them. 278 of 2,950. Look at this. 12 Fenton family members. 12 of them. All right, check it out, though. Look at this beautiful piece. This beautiful bluebird on a windy autumn day, flying around with wheat and the mountains in the background. Absolutely just a really, really, really pretty basket. It is 200. Look at that glow, though. Oh, absolutely gorgeous. Love this basket. Just look at that artwork. Who did I say did this one? I can't see it. It's up underneath the sticker. Unless it's down here in the... Oh, nope, there it is. TJ Mendenhall looks like. Cool. Yeah, sister. Look at that. Ba, 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 ba. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. 200 bucks. By far the best basket I've got in here. All right, let's see. How about another beautiful basket, though? This one is the big wide basket. This is not a mold they use very often that I can remember. 8¼ inches wide. Probably, let's go on and do it if we're going to do it right. 9 inches tall. This one is painted by K. Riley. This is an odd. So it's got that, just those 3 or 4 little flowers in there. An odd crimped basket. This is $150 for this basket. Oh no. That's awful. That's awful. But look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful. Big basket. It's a big basket. $150 for this one. Oh, the bluebird basket. Oh, that's a shame, man. That is a teetotal shame. All right, here's one of the... I guess I really probably should put this one up on Deal or No Deal. Jeremy, you can confirm or deny as to whether this one's still a hot commodity. 9-inch tall, Cascading Roses Diamond Optic hex-footed vase. And this one has 2, 4, 6, 8, possibly 10, 11 Fenton family members. Number 1,242 at 12 of 2,950. Bill Fenton Memorial, 1923 to 2002. Beautiful. I guess this one is Cascading Roses as well. Beautiful hex-footed vase. There was a clientele for these about 2 years ago that would have made this go $1,000, but this one's 200 bucks. Absolutely gorgeous hex-footed vase for 200 bucks. Obviously, too much power. Too much power. Yeah. Well, I thought things were cooling off with them as well until I saw Jeff Kirkpatrick put up a melon vase tonight, and boy, off to the races it went between 2 young ladies, I believe. I think that baby was at $450 when I quit looking. So there's that hex-footed vase. This is one of my favorites because it was just another odd shape you don't see every day. It's kind of like the ginger jar, but they cut the lid off here. But look at the pretty I really don't know what that is. Oh, yeah. That's right, Connie. I forgot about that. Yeah. I'm glad you got it. That's for sure. Look at this. Beautiful. Is that? No, that's not. What is that flower? Tulips? Looks like tulips to me. Let me turn them upside down. Does that look more like tulips? I think it's like, I think it's tulips. This one is painted by D. Robinson. It's a 5.5 inches tall. Just a really pretty round, about the size of a cantaloupe. Yeah, Tiffany, I think it's tulips. It's 150. It's gorgeous. I love this pattern. So pretty. Hey, Jeremy, what I was talking about is Miss Patsy was sending me pictures of your pieces that you wanted done for. She worked on them today and the past couple of days. Do you want to see them now or you want to be surprised at Gala? I can send you pictures after this if you want me to. All right. If you guys are a Roses on Burmese fan like me, this is one of the harder pieces to find. In my personal opinion and in my struggle, when I was collecting these, there is all right, cool. There were, I'm gonna say 4 pieces that were really hard to find. The single piece fairy light, the single horned pern, the I call it the ugly lamp. It had the huge brass pole and the lampshade. Those 3 and this bucket basket is quite hard to find. They only, to my knowledge, use this mold to make this basket and this basket. I've literally never seen this mold used ever again. Now, granted, they may have made the big fat vase that's like this without the handle and cribbed it different, and that's what this one, the vase is. But literally, these 2 baskets are the only 2 I've ever seen in this shape. You bought one just like it from me? Yes, ma'am, you sure did. At Ann's event. But I find this to be one of the harder pieces to get in the Roses on Burmese. This one is painted by K. Haught, and it is 150. Super beautiful basket. Glows wonderfully. Got roses on both sides. These roses have really good color. I will tell you, if you're going to collect roses on Burmese, there are some that are really, really light. And you heard me talk about maybe upgrading some of my pieces, swapping these out, something. I wouldn't do that. But the roses will be really light. I suggest you hunt ones that are nice and dark. Be picky. You can be picky on roses on Burmese. Absolutely gorgeous. This is one of my wife's favorite vases. The hummingbird vase. It's such a pretty vase. It is 8.25 inches tall and $200. It is signed by somebody under the tag. It's 2,420 out of what I'm assuming is 2,500. Yep. That's just the old Fenton sticker that's completely coming off. So I might as well just take it off. So it's 2,200 and 2,420 out of 2,500. Beautiful vase. $200. And look at that glow. It's like they put a little trellis around. I like this vase a lot. We don't have a matching pair in this one. We got a matching pair in another vase, I think, with hummingbirds on it. Because when you can have a pair, why not? I had 2 of these as of Saturday, and somebody bought one of them. So beautiful grapes on Burmese. This one is number 653 in 1950, painted by T.J. Mendenhall. 2003, designed by Robin Spindler. J.K. Spindler. Look at that. Gorgeous. Love, love, love this piece. About a 9-inch vase. Is that what I said? Any more roses on Burmese? Yes, ma'am. I showed 2 before you got in here. I'll show you the 8-inch vases. I'm pretty sure you've already bought both of these, though, darling. No, sorry. There's 3 pieces. I've got the 7-inch vase is $80. The 7-inch vase, and once again, good roses. $80 on that one. I've got the cruet. $60 on the cruet. Painted by J. Hoffman. Good roses on that one. And then the crowning glory of this one is the gyp with 3 roses. And look at the nice ring up here. It's $90. So that's the 3 pieces you missed in Roses on Burmese. Do you also collect? Well, hang on just a second, and I'll go turn the light on, and we'll let you see. That's almost everything that glowed. You'll take the 7-inch. All right, babe, you got it. Let me get out of y'all's way. We're headed this direction, so don't, you know what? Don't be sneaking a leak over there. All right, I got you for this one. Tiffany, you see anything else you want to look at in case anybody came in late? Tiffany, are you gonna be? Ooh, girl, let's see. On all 3, 90, 60, 80. Let me math. Hang on a minute. Oh wait. I always forget there's a calculator on my watch. I can do 200 for all 3. If you want all 3. The cruet and the gyp. I'm not $30 off. If you want all 3, I can do that. All right, you got it, babe. All right, cool. Are you going to be at Kansas City by some miraculous chance? I know you came to Ann's event in Missouri, so I couldn't remember whereabouts you lived. I don't want y'all sneaking peeks. Is that terrible of me? I'm just stupid. Um, let me know if you're coming to Kansas City, and I'll bring it there, and that'll save you shipping. I've got this beautiful Rosaline tumble up. When is the Kansas Soap? Second weekend in November. We'll be there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, leaving Sunday. But we'll be there all day Thursday, Friday. Well, we'll get there on Wednesday. So we'll be there Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We'll leave here Tuesday. Beautiful Rosaline tumble up. The cup is in great shape. Number 303 of 1250 by Kelly Riley. Absolutely a gorgeous tumble up. Rosaline. $180. Gorgeous. This is a really good piece to find. Yeah, what did I say? Kitty. Okay, first off, yeah, Kitty Riley. Cool. Janice, you're right. September. I don't know what I said. So sorry. It is almost my bedtime. This is the Regency pattern done for LeVay. And this, oh, did I just find? No, it's tape. Okay, good. Whew, crisis averted. Beautiful ruby slag done for LeVay. This one's 125. Beautiful little basket. Beautiful, beautiful basket. 125. This is one of my other favorite shapes. Y'all are lucky I have it. This drop dead gorgeous spiral optic snowcrest emerald vase. Absolutely gorgeous. It is 200. Isn't it gorgeous? Look, Christmas time is coming. And look, it's my favorite shape, y'all. I'm serious. I just love big vases. Absolutely beautiful emerald snowcrest, $200. That's a great deal on an emerald snowcrest vase. This is probably one of my favorites. I really hope it doesn't sell. And whoops, I've been lying to people. Well, guess what, you guys? Y'all are gonna get the first notice that this is 250 and not 300. I've been shooting off at the brain that this was $300 to people on Facebook. I'll have to go back and amend that. So this is the Halloween Black Cat done at Fenton by J. Powell. Black Alley Cat, 250. Absolutely, yeah, girl. Mid-October though. Woo. Can you give me dates? Cause I'm home in town the first 2 weekends, but the third, I won't be at the shop, but I'll be in the vicinity the first 2 weekends. The third weekend, I got to run to West Virginia and do a board meeting with the NFGS. But 250 on this kitty cat. Oh, this was a piece that I picked up at the sale barn this week. Don't look like much. Blue roses on milk glass. Don't look like much till you see that it is signed by Marilyn Wagner on August 27th of 1979, which I thought was very odd that she signed a piece very much like Louise Piper. It's $45. 45 for the Marilyn Wagner vase. All right, let's see. I think that covers October the 11th. Good. Let me look at my calendar. Yeah, that should be fine. I'm like 95% sure that's fine. Hang on, let me find my calendar. I don't want to lie to you. Ruh-roh, Reggie. I will be in town, but I will be in Priceville at a beautiful table setting show. But I will leave them here at the shop, and you can pick them up. That won't be a problem. Yep, meeting's on the 18th. Got that written down. So here to here. NFGS meeting. I gotta see. Gotta put it on the. Whoa. All right, let's see, darling. M. Brown wants to see the red slag basket again. Look at it. Yeah, Tiffany, just message me. We're friends on Facebook, right? Or you send me a message on Facebook, I think. Email, whichever one. Yeah, just let me know. I'll invoice you and just put them in a box in the back, and they'll be ready for you, babe. Beautiful ruby slag. M. Brown. Look at it. Yeah, it's gorgeous. It's got some really great slagging with it. It's really slag-a-lagging. All right, let's see. What time is it? I really, really, really don't want to run through all of this in case I need something for my last part of the sale, like at the end of the month. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through everything that's right here and call it a night because that'll be about 30 minutes. So here's the rest of this really killer Burmese. So this is the blue Burmese. Look at this picture. I love this picture. Absolutely stunning. It is 175. It is number 665 of 1750. And there's those initials again in green. Remember when we talked about that the other day on the Lotus Mist piece? That means an extra artist did all the gold gilding. Really a cool piece. I can't, y'all, it's so freaking cool when somebody comments on like Tim commented or called me one day and he said, "Hey man, I just want to let you know that I was watching a video live of somebody and they were talking about how they just learned from a video on TikTok that those green initials meant that the gold gilding was another artist for the gold." And I was like, they said, "Oh yeah, we learned it from the Fenton fanatic on TikTok." And I was like, "Oh, yay, education." So I love that. I'm thrilled that somebody shared that with me here. And then I went and shared that with somebody on TikTok and they shared it with other people. It's awesome when we all get together and share information. So a beautiful vase there, or you were there. All right, I got a pair of these. So if you need a pair of them, here it is. Beautiful 9-inch blue Burmese. Beautiful purple flower there. These are 200 each. I have a pair. This one is number 1016 of 2750, painted by Michelle Kibbe. But a just beautiful flower on this blue Burmese. I love this piece. Absolutely gorgeous. 200 bucks. Ugh. Stretch, fat boy. Ugh. All right. I really like this one too. Can you tell there's not many that I don't like? Want the Marilyn Wagner piece. You got it, Janice. That one is an oddity. You got it, babe. Oh, hit my elbow. Absolutely stunning vase. This one's an odd shape. This, I call this like the UFO shape. If it's a little flatter, it would be. Look at the butterfly and that beautiful flower. This one is 200 bucks. This one's painted by T.G. Mendenhall. But I love this, the shape of this vase. It's about 7 inches tall. Here, let me get a 7-inch vase right here. 8 inches tall. Absolutely beautiful vase here. I'm just so thrilled to have this kind of caliber of glass in my shop again, y'all. You just can't even begin to know. This is by C. Curry, 1,175, a 2,750 cannonball pitcher, I call it. It's 150 with a beautiful blue for the 95th anniversary. Beautiful blue flowers. Look at that. So pretty. About a 6-inch pitcher, 7-inch pitcher for 150. Gorgeous. All right, and then last but not least, this beautiful little this little basket here. Honor Collection, 1016 to 2500. This one's 150 for this blue Burmese basket. 150 for the blue Burmese. Just darling. Love that one. All right, some of the new critters that I got. This is one that I got at the sale barn last week, and I almost passed it up. This is a really good story time kind of thing. This guy had a collection of turtles, and I was looking down at it from a box, and I was like, you know, that there's one beside it, and I was like, oh well, that one's kind of cool. And he said, yeah, but look at the one beside it. It's signed like it's a piece of Fenton, but I've never seen it before. And I was like, it is, and I picked it up, and I figured out real fast and in a hurry. Painted by J.K. Spindler. It is the turtle ring vase where they cut the ring holder off and painted. She painted the turtle like a natural. I don't think I've ever had one of these ever. I don't know that I've ever seen one either. I think Max said he's like had one or two or seen one or two. But this is a cameo turtle, ring turtle. They cut the ring part off of it, and I got $75 on it because I don't think you'll find another one anytime soon. I've looked. I didn't see one anywhere on eBay. Definitely an odd animal if you need an odd animal. Jeremy, have you seen one of those? Or are you putting the boys to sleep? Oh, okay. All right. I'd just never seen one before. Here's a little cute blue mouse. Got a line pajamas on. He's super cute. He's 150. Beautiful color blue. Beautiful color blue. Got his little line jammies on. Jim, I don't have any Vasa tonight. Sorry. I don't have any in this collection. Well, that's a lie. I left some pieces that are green mist out at the estate. There's a few pieces of green mist, but not anything odd or unusual. All right, let's see. It's those two. Oh, it's this kitty cat. This one's 65. Beautiful. I think this is Blue Lagoon. I wish it still had the tag on it. Nose itching. Somebody's talking about me. Beautiful Blue Lagoon sitting cat, $65. Absolutely beautiful kitty cat. Then we've got a grooming kitty cat that is $65. Milk glass. Got flowers all the way around. Grooming itself. $65 for that pretty kitty. Then we've got a snowman, are they tall lady Southern Belle bells? They are Southern bells, but none of them have the bell. I have two of them, and neither one of them have a bell in them. I can glue one in the ding-a-ling in there, but I think that's cheating. So I don't know what this is called when it's Canaan Valley on a French opalescent bear with a little bitty red bird. But French opalescent bear with, I know, I'm sorry. Trust me, I'd love to sell them to you. I got a pair of those. But this polar bear is 85, painted by somebody up underneath my tag. Sorry, can't read it. Polar bear, 85 bucks. Purple koi fish. Here we are with another side initial piece. Beautiful lavender koi fish painted with scales and gold. Beautiful. Oh, okay. Must be hard to find those two bales. I know I've had one before, but I don't remember. Beautiful koi fish. Dun 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 dun. Koi fish. This lop-eared bunny is 65. Beautiful little sitting down lop-eared bunny with some daisies. Look at his cute little face. Lop-eared bunny is 65. I picked up this ruby happiness bird for 35. Got him last week. Ruby happiness bird blank, $35. And I picked up no, that one is mine. I hadn't had it. Oh, here's one you don't see every day. Cobalt blue rocking horse. $75. Cobalt blue patches rocking horse, really. This is a little bitty feller. That's how big he is. You don't see the rocking horses very often. Not very many were made. I don't know of all the colors I can remember finding them in. I know cobalt, opal satin, that sort of thing. All right, here's the last shelf of the night, guys. I know, aren't the rocking horses cute, Geneva? All right, we're going to go Lotus Mist tonight. This one is for the Glass Messenger exclusive. Number 5,339 of it. This was done in 2000 by signed Thomas K. Fenton for the Glass Messenger. Beautiful, beautiful basket for $150. Lovely, lovely basket, $150. Love the green. I love all the Burmese, but yellow's just where my heart is. All right, this one is Lotus Mist Burmese 2004 Whispering Wings design. Limited to 2,500 pieces, and this one is number 611. I know, Jay, isn't it? Look here. Absolutely gorgeous. This one's $150 as well. Whispering Wings, little 7-inch vase, melon kind of vase. $150. Gorgeous. Here's another one of those unusual shaped vases. This one's $200. It is by A. Farley. There you go. Now you can see it. Gorgeous flowers all the way around. BEA beautiful. You can see how big that one is there. Beautiful $200 vase. Got the, I can't remember what this is called. Wow. Jeremy Cook, I can't believe this. I finally found a piece of Karen Easton in the wild. Can't believe it. I found a piece of Karen Easton in the wild. 1,620 out of 2,950. And I can't think of what the name of this pattern is, but they made a lot of it. Made several pieces in this pattern. But it's a gorgeous pattern on Lotus Mist. I've actually got, if anybody wants any of this pattern, John Walk's got some back there in his booth. That picture was $150. And this one is going to be $200 because it's a really good one. This one's heavy as doo-doo. Look at the ribbing on there. You can see the ribbing and then the beautiful paint job. This one is by S. Waters, 250 of 950. I I'm starting to think she didn't do a lot of work at all. Since that's the first piece I've ever pulled of hers. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I know that she did the one of my favorites is the hydrangea on black. She said that was one of her favorite pieces to do. Oh, okay, Jim. Thanks. Wow. That's good to know. Absolutely. The Christmas sweater bear. So this is a big picture. This one's $200 if anybody's interested. Well, all right. Well, I have had a wonderful time showing you guys all the great Burmese and critters that I got out of this collection. That wasn't everything. I've got some more stuff, but I'll save some of it for the fourth Monday. So don't give up. Come back and see me again. I have a lead on a collection, a small collection that somebody would like me to come alleviate them of. So there's a chance that I could do that. Oh, you're so welcome, Tiffany. So glad I could help you. So there's a possibility I could get that before the end of the month. So yeah, don't give up. Try again. Yeah, thanks for joining my show and tell. I had a great time. Y'all be sure to give me a like and a subscribe if you haven't. I appreciate each and every one of y'all watching my videos. Means the world to me. And I will see you all the fourth Monday right here. And I will see you on the fourth Tuesday on Becky's channel, Vintage Viking Treasures. Thank you all again for watching. Well, there you are, Randy. Yes, glad y'all enjoyed. Thank you all so much for joining me. Yeah, Jeremy, I'm fixing to send them to you right now. You guys have a great night, and I will see y'all later. Have a good one.